Tiger Mountain. God help the man who gets lost in Miller's Cave. I had me a girl, one, two, heading way across Georgia, but she had unfaithful ways. She made me feel I was unwanted, like the bats and the bears in Miller's Cave. I caught her out one Sunday morning with some guy they call Big Dave, the meanest man in Waycross, Georgia. I'd rather fight a mountain lion in Miller's Cave. I said you'll pay, both you and Davy. I'm gonna see you in your grave. They laughed at me and then I shot 'em. I took their cheating, scheming boats to Miller's Cave. I couldn't stand the way she did me. Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome to the 19th Peter's Garage Sessions live show. And by God, they are flying away. You're all welcome here tonight, and I hope you're going to enjoy tonight. We've a big list on tonight. Very lively list of numbers tonight, I must admit. A few new ones. We've 4 new songs tonight. And just before we get started, if everyone could hit that share button for me if you can, I'd very much appreciate it, because that's what gets the numbers up. And if we get the numbers up, we'll all have a good time. So share it with your friends and your family and all that. Get them on and let them enjoy the banter and all that's going on. Everyone's enjoying it. So I know another thing I should have mentioned during other shows, but I didn't mention it, is the fact that if we don't read out your name, it's not because we can't do it. It's just that there's so many, and if we miss them, we do sincerely apologise. So they're down here and they're working away here writing down names. So let's hope you enjoyed the show. Right, Dylan, we're going to kick it off today. We're going to get it off to a real good start tonight. And I hope you enjoy it. So knock back the tables and chairs, get out there and dance. And here we go. We're going to start off with the Galway Girl. Well, I took a stroll on the old long walk of a day. I met a little girl and we stopped to talk of a fine soft day. And I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do if her hair was black and her eyes were blue? Well, I knew right then I'd be taking a whirl round a Salt Hill prom with my Galway girl. Woo! That's it, come on. I hope the sound is good. If the sound good, let me know. We were halfway there when the rain came down of a day. He asked me up to her flat downtown of a fine soft day. And I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do if her hair was black and her eyes were blue? So I took her hand and I gave her a twirl. Oh, I lost my heart to a Galway girl. I was all alone, with a broken heart and a ticket home. And I ask you now, tell me what would you do if her hair was black and her eyes were blue? 'Cause I've traveled around I've been all over this world, and boys, I ever seen nothing like a Galway girl. Woo! I hope you enjoyed that one. That, of course, was the Galway Girl. Now, Pauline's gladly brought me up the first list here, so I'm going to say hello to a few people tonight. Hello to Muriel Goff. Muriel, I have one coming up for you later on. Eileen Splan, thank you very much for tuning in as well. Brian Kelly, Mia Kelly, fair play to you two for joining in as well. I have a special one coming up for you later on as well. Caroline Egan, fair play to Caroline. Thank you very much all the way from Mullingar. Fair play to you. Mr. Desi Wren, Mr. Radio Mostrom himself. He's tuned in. Fair play to you. Mary Conway, thank you very much for tuning in. Joan Green and, of course, the family out there. Thank you very much for tuning in. Sean and Jodie Logan all the way. Thank you very much for tuning in as well. Kathleen Dolan Conway, thank you very much. Marcella Reynolds, you're there as well. Thank you very much for tuning in. Judy Kelly, fair play to you for tuning in as well. Bernie O'Neill, the great Bernie O'Neill. Bernie, thank you very much for tuning in as well. You're a great one. Susan and Seamus Scott, all the way from Boyle in the county of Roscommon. Fair play to you for joining in. And, of course, Mr. Jimmy Jess himself, Mr. Jimmy Connell, and his good wife, Kathy, they're both tuned in as well. Thank you very much. Rita Keary, thank you very much for tuning in. Rita Avid, special one coming up for you later on as well. Richie Chavers, my good friend. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks for that during the week. He done me a good turn during the week. So, Richie, thanks very much for that. Fiona Klein, fair play to you, Fiona. Thank you very much for tuning in. And Alison McCormick from McCormick Fields, thank you very much for tuning in. Of course, Brian as well. Now, Dylan, we're going to kick off with this one. This one I done last week, and it was very popular, so I've decided to put it back on the list for tonight. And, of course, it's our local, it's our own man down here from County Longford, away from Drumlish. And that is, of course, Mr. Declan Nerney. So I hope you enjoy this one. It's called Stop the World. Let me off. Hey, stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going round and round. I've played the game of love and lost. Hey, stop the world and let me off. My dreams have shattered, don't you see? Now you no longer care for me. I miss the wonder of your kiss. How could you leave me here like this? Hey, stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going round and round. I've played the game of love and lost. Hey, stop the world and let me off. Swinging around the floor, dance and dance. My dreams have shattered, don't you see? Now you no longer care for me. I miss the wonder of your kiss. Like this. Hey, stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going round and round. I've played the game of love and lost. Hey, stop the world and let me. Oh, stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going round and round. I played the game of love and lost. Hey, stop the world and let me off. Hey, stop the world and let me off. Great song. I hope you enjoyed that one. Of course, Declan Nerney. A cracking song, that one. Now, this next song was requested by Mary Splan and Rita Keary, of course. And Rita has asked me to sing this song in memory of her mother who passed away 23 years ago. I think her anniversary was during the week. And that is, of course, Bridie Kelly from the Dublin Road here in Edgerstown. And what a great woman she was. The fondest memory I have of Bridie was every Saturday night when we used to go down to the Dolphin and we used to sit in the Dolphin bar and we used to listen to the live bands, and she'd sit beside the turf fire, and of course myself and the bow Tom Gill, we used to fill her coat pockets and her handbag with sods of turf. And you want to see the crack we knocked out of that all night. And that's one of the fondest memories I ever have. A great woman, and they were great times. So this comes in from all the family, all the Kelly family, all the Logan family and all that. And even, of course, my own wife, is Bridie was Pauline's aunt. So I'm going to sing this, was requested for her. So I'm going to sing this for you, and it's called A Mother's Love's a Blessing. Hope you like this one. An Irish boy was leaving his own native home, crossing the broad Atlantic. Once more he wished to roam, and as he was leaving his mother, while standing on the quay, he threw his arms around her waist, and these were the words she did say: a mother's love's a blessing, no matter where you roam. Keep her while she's living, or you'll miss her when she's gone. Love her as in childhood, though feeble, old and grey, for you'll never miss a mother's love till she's buried beneath the clay. And as the years grow onward, I'll settle down in life, and I'll choose a nice young colleen, and I'll take her for my wife. And as the kids grow older, they'll play around my knees, and I'll teach them the very same lesson that my mother taught to me. A mother's love's a blessing, no matter where you roam. Keep her while she's living, or you'll miss her when she's gone. Love her as in childhood, when feeble, old and grey, for you'll never miss a mother's love till she's buried beneath the clay. For you'll never miss a mother's love till she's buried beneath the clay. Now, I hope you enjoyed that one. Looking at by that, you did. I can see the screen here. That's to my left, but it's actually your right. But anyway, I can see the screen here, all the messages coming up. And look, I do hope you're enjoying that. I hope the sound is good. Now, we're going to go on to this next one. Now, this next song was requested. It's brand new. I've never, and I heard it before, but I never really settled down and learned it or sang it before. But it's an absolute cracker of a song. I like this song. And this is a song that I was asked to sing by Jerry and Martina Parker, and of course Willow. And Willow sent me a video of herself and Charlie singing the song during the week, and it was absolutely first class. Absolutely. Great little singers there. Dylan, I think that deserves a round of applause, Dylan. So keep it up, Willow. All right, thank you very much. So, Dylan, let's dip this one on. It's called The Lights of Rostler Harbour. I hope you enjoyed this one. It's a lovely song. The lights of Rostler Harbour are fading from my view. Alone aboard a ferry as I sail away from you. The dreams and plans we cherish as we shared these last few years, they're slowly being extinguished. They run down my face in tears. This heart of mine is breaking. It's planted in my breast. Still everybody tells me, sure you know it's for the best. Today I lose my best friend as I leave you both behind. Both you, my love, and Ireland will always be on my mind. The lights of Rostler Harbour are fading from my view. Alone aboard a ferry as I sail away from you. The dreams and plans we see, the flashing lights of Tusker are my only company. And for a few brief moments, as we share our last farewell, who knows how long it'll be before I see her lights again. Oh, the lights of Rostler Harbour are fading from my view. Alone aboard a ferry as I sail away from you. The dreams and plans we cherish as we shared these last few years, they're slowly being extinguished. They run down my face in tears. They're slowly being extinguished. They run down my face in tears. Now, I hope you enjoyed that one. I apologise. I believe she went blank there in the middle of that. It was a technical issue on our side here, nothing else. So, the camera decided to go in a world of its own here. So I'm sorry about that, but we'll do that one again for you. But I hope you enjoyed that. It's a lovely song. But hopefully you could still hear it. But that's the way it is. Anyway, that's live for you. Hello to Paddy Keeley. Hello, Paddy. And, of course, Chris Toohey. Chris, how are you doing? Thanks very much for tuning in. Amy Kelly, fair play to you. Christy Costello, fastest texter first last week. We've got to get him off his throne this week, aren't we all? We are. Are we? Yep. Come on, Christy. Mary O'Reilly, fair play to you, Mary. Thank you for tuning in. And Jackie Flanagan all the way. Thank you very much for tuning in as well. Joan Mutu all the way from England. Thank you very much. Adrian Kiernan, thank you very much for tuning in as well. Breda Murphy, thank you very much. And Brian Mullen, of course, he has his own show over there for Matt Boy in County Meath. He's absolutely a great entertainer there. And if he's ever get a chance to watch his show, he's absolutely brilliant. Brian, fair play to you. And, of course, Aoife Mullen as well. And, of course, little Annie as well. Samantha Skelly, fair play to you, Samantha. Thank you very much for tuning in as well. Caroline Keenan, my mother. Damien and Celia, they're all down there in Mullingar. Kathleen, they're all tuning in. Fair play to you all. Kathleen Farrell, all the way over from Lagan, fair play to you. Carmen Reynolds, all the way from Mathboy, of course, I mentioned Aoife there, her granddaughter, absolutely brilliant. Maria Manueli, fair play to you for tuning in. And Ursula Grimes was talking to Ursula today at the town. Fair play to you for tuning in as well. Megan Keenahan, fair play to you, Megan, my niece. Michelle Willis, all the way from a good friend of mine from work. Fair play to you, Mary, as well. Jerry Dolan, I was talking to Jerry today in the supermarket. Fair play to you. Jerry, thank you very much for tuning in. Carmel Maguire, thank you very much. Mary Mangan, thank you as well. And, of course, Margaret Canning and Michael as well. Thank you very much for tuning in. Now, Dylan, we're going to head on with the next one. Now, this is quiz time. No, this is a new one. I actually spotted this when I was looking for songs during the week. I was looking for backup tracks. I was actually looking for a backup track for that last song, and I spotted this one. And I said, you know what? I have to get my hands on this one. I'm going to do this one tonight. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but we'll do it. It's a quick one. But this is the quiz. This next song I'm going to sing is about a town in a county. And I want you to give me the name of the county. It's actually mentioned in the first line of the song. So I hope you like it. So, Dylan, we're going to go with this one. I'll give you a little clue, but I hope you like this one. It's my rendition of... Here we go. There's a wild and rocky hills on the coast of Donegal, and her fishermen are hardy, brave and free. And the big Atlantic swell is the thing I know right well, and they fight to take a living from the sea. Oh, with the pleasant rolling sea, and the herring running free, and the fleet all riding gently through the home. Oh, when the boats are loaded down, they'll be singing in the town, when the boys of Killybegs come rolling home. Now you've done your rubber boots and you've got your oilskins on, and you check your gear to see that it's okay. And your jumper keeps you warm and it's cold before the dawn, then you're ready to begin another day. Oh, with the pleasant rolling sea and the herring running free, and the fleet all riding gently through the foam. Oh, when the boats are loaded down, they'll be singing in the town, when the boys of Killybegs come rolling home. Good fun, but not here. You've headed off to sea, and the wind is blowing free, and they cast their nets as rain begins to fall. But the sun keeps riding high, and the clouds will soon go by, and today they'll maybe take a bumper haul. With the pleasant rolling seas, and the herring running free, and the fleet all riding gently through the foam. When the boats are loaded down, they'll be singing in the town, when the boys of Killybegs come rolling home. There is purple on the hills and the green down by the shore, and the sun has spilled its gold upon the sea. And there's silver down below where the herring fishes go, and they'll catch them, there'll be gold for you and me. Oh, with the pleasant rolling sea and the herring running free, and the fleet all riding gently through the hall. When the boats are loaded down, they'll be singing in the town, when the boys of Killybegs come rolling home. With the pleasant rolling sea and the herring running free, and the fleet all riding gently through the foam. When the boats are loaded down, they'll be singing in the town, when the boys of Killybegs come rolling home. When the boys of Killybegs come rolling home. Woo! I hope you enjoyed that one. If it was anything like the fun these two are having down here, there's laughing going on. Dylan's after telling me that Jimmy Connell was very close, but he thought he was in the Eurovision. He said Sweden. Anyway, there's boats up there, you're right. Anyway, here's the list. This is in no particular order. Doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. It's all for fun. Anyway, here we go. So... this is in no particular order. Christy Costello, Eileen Splann got it right. Caroline Keenan got it right. I think that's your first time, Caroline Deguerra. Fair play to you. Desi Wren got it right. Richie Cheevers got it right. Marcella Reynolds got it right. Jodie Logan got it right. Rita Carey, Bernie O'Neill, Paddy Keeley, Carmel Maguire, Judy Kenny. But this week's fastest texter first for the second time is Bernie O'Neill. Fair play to you, Bernie, the queen of the texters. Fair play to you, Bernie. It's a bit of fun anyway. That was the boys of Killybegs, of course, and of course that's from Donegal. So here we go. Now, then this next, we're going to play this next request. This is a birthday request. So this is a birthday request, and it's for Brendan Flood, and this comes in from all the Flood family and all the friends and family, of course, for Brendan Flood, whose birthday it is. And Dylan, we're going to do that old jingle here. Here we go. Happy birthday to him. So Brendan, happy birthday to you. Brendan Flood, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brendan. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip hooray! Now, Brendan, fair play to you. Now, we'll play this one for you. And I hope you like this one. This one is the star of the County Down. Done this a few weeks ago. Near Bambridge Town in the County Down, one morning last July, down a boring green came a sweet colleen, and she smiled as she passed me by. She looked so sweet from her two bare feet, from the sheen of her nut brown hair. Such a coaxing answer, I shook myself for to see if she was really there. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin Town, no maid I seen like the fair colleen that I met in the County Down. As she onward sped, sure I scratched my head to look with a feeling rare. And I said, says I, to a passer-by, who's a maid with the nut brown hair. He smiled at me and he says, says he, she's the gem of Ireland's crown. Young Rosie McGann from the banks of the Bann, she's the star of the County Down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin Town, no maid I seen like the fair colleen that I met in the County Down. At the harvest fair, sure I sure be there, dressed in my Sunday clothes, with my shoes shone right and my cocked cap right, the smile from the nut brown rose. No pipe I'll smoke, no horse I'll yoke, but the plough turns a rusty brown. Still a smiling bride by my fireside, since the star of the County Down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin Town, no maid I seen like the fair colleen that I met in the County Down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin Town, no maid I seen like the fair colleen that I met in the County Down. Now, thank you, and I hope you enjoyed that one. Of course, that's the star of the County Down. Now, this next request, this is a song. I was asked by Mel Conifrey to do this song. Of course, Mel, publican here in the town. Mel, we're nearly there. We're going to be opening shortly. So, hopefully, we'll get in there and we'll have a few pints with you. And, of course, Mel has asked for this, so you can hit it there, Dylan. Of course, this is an old favourite of mine, and it's called The Cowboy Rides Away. I knew the stakes were right from the start. When she dealt the cards, I dealt my heart. Now I've just found a game that I can't play. This is where the cowboy rides rides away. And my heart is sinking like a setting sun, setting on the things I wished I'd done. It's time to say goodbye to yesterday. This is where the cowboy rides away. Been in and out of love and in between. Now we play the final showdown scene. As the credits roll, a sad song starts to play. This is where the cowboy rides away. And my heart is sinking like the setting sun, setting on the things I wished I'd done. The last goodbyes, the hardest one to say. This is where the cowboy rides away. Oh, the last goodbye, the hardest one to say. This is where the cowboy rides away. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that one. Of course, that's the Cowboy Rides Away. Thanks, Mel, for asking me to do that one. Now, this next song is all ye Elvis fans out there. This was requested by Joyce Costello. And of course, that's my sister-in-law up in County Down. But Shay is making his confirmation on Thursday. So, good man, Shay. Dylan, I think that deserves a round of applause for Shay. See you then. Now, for all ye Elvis fans, I'm going to play this with you. I hope you like this one. So, Joyce, here we go. It's called In the Ghetto. As the snow flies on a cold and gray Chicago morn, a poor little baby child is born in the ghetto. And as his mama cries, 'cause if there's one thing that she don't need is another little hungry mouth to feed in the ghetto. People, don't you understand? A child needs a helping hand, or he'll grow to be an angry young man someday. Take a look at you and me. Are we too blind to see, or do we simply turn our heads and look the other way? Well, the world turns, and a hungry little boy with the runny nose plays in the street where the cold wind blows in the ghetto. And his hunger burns. So he starts to roam the streets at night, and he learns how to steal, and he learns how to fight in the ghetto. Then one night in desperation, the young man breaks away. He buys a gun and he steals a car, and he tries to run, but he don't get far. And his mama cries. As the crowd gathers round, a angry young man face down in the street with a gun in his hand in the ghetto. And as a young man died on a cold and gray Chicago morn, another little baby child is born in the ghetto. And as his mama cried, thank you. I hope you enjoyed that one. Of course, that's in the Ghetto. Great Elvis number. Absolutely brilliant. Now, this next song was requested all the way from Derry City. And of course, it is from Muriel Goff. Muriel asked for this one. Muriel, of course, is a sister-in-law of mine. She asked for Neil Diamond number, and she asked for this one in Pacific. So here we go. Dylan, you can hit her off there. This one is called, you know what, like Neil Diamond, it's called Beautiful Noise. I hope you enjoyed this one. Now, Muriel, here we go. Good words, sing along. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hope the sound's good. Here we go. What a beautiful noise coming up from the street. Got a beautiful sound. It's got a beautiful beat. It's a beautiful noise going on everywhere, like the clickety-clack of a train on a track. It's got rhythm to spare. It's a beautiful noise, and it's a sound that I love, and it fits me as well as a hand in a glove. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. What a beautiful noise coming up from the park. It's a song of the kids, and it plays until dark. It's the song of the cars on their furious flights. But there's even romance in the way that they dance to the beat of the lights. It's a beautiful noise, and it's the sound of our love, and it makes me feel good, like a hand in a glove. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It's a beautiful noise, made of joy and of strife, like a symphony played by the passing parade. It's the music of life. It's a beautiful noise, and it's a sound that I love, and it makes me feel good, like a hand in a glove. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Beautiful noise coming into my room, and it's begging for me just to give it a tune. No, Muriel, I'm glad you enjoyed that one. See your name up. Fair play to you, Muriel. Thank you. Oh, Paulie, thanks very much. All right, yeah, okay. Joe Logan wants a request for his wife, and they were 15 years married during the week, and he wants me to sing a song. Well, I tell you one thing. There's an absolute appropriate song coming up next, and I'm going to do this next one for you. I'll do this next one for you, so I hope you like this one. Brian Kelly I tried to do Seasons in the Sun for you, but I couldn't get it in the right key. It just didn't suit. And I'll keep trying, and I'll see what I can do. But I know you're a Furies man, so I'm going to play this one for you as well. And of course, this is for Joe Logan and his wife as well. 15 years married. And I hope you like this, the last great love song. Welcome to my soul. I didn't mean to scare you. I have to show it all. Don't say I didn't warn you. This love is like that wall that you have to climb or fall. This is the last great love song that I will ever sing to you. And this is the last great love song that I will ever bring to you. Don't run, I've come to call. Breathing silent when you hear it. You crush the damned, the cold. I'll need you to bear witness. Your laughter in the dark has left me cold and starved. This is the last great love song that I will ever sing to you. You have that exquisite remove of a lover not in love. And this is the last great love song that I will ever sing to you. And this is the last great love song that I will ever bring to you. Hope you enjoyed that one. Of course, that was the last great love song. And happy 15th wedding anniversary to you. Now, this next song. Now, where are we? Just have to get my notes ready again. Oh, Adrian Kieran sent me in a request during the week for a song called Love Me by Colin Ray. I have it, and I will do it one of the weeks for you. I just have to practice and learn it. But I'm going to do this one for you. It's a new one, and I hope you like this one. It's, Dylan, you can hit her there. Hope you like this one. It's called The Leaving of Liverpool. Very well to you, my own true love. I am sailing far away. I am bound for California, but I know that I'll return someday. Here we go. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. I have signed on a Yankee sailing ship. Davy Crockett is her name, and Burgess is the captain of her, and they say that she's a floating hell. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. I have sailed with Burgess once before, and I think I know him well. If a man's a seaman, he can get along. If not, then he is surely in hell. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. I am bound for California by the way of stormy Cape Horn, and I'm bound to write you a letter, love, when I am homeward bound. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. Oh, the sun is on the harbour, love, and I wish I could remain, for I know it will be a long, long time until I see you again. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. But my darling, when I think of thee. Hope you enjoyed that one. Of course, The Leaving of Liverpool. That was my father's favourite song, by the way. Now, Mum and Kathleen, pull back the table and chairs. We're about to go for it again. And this one is an Irish waltz. And I hope you enjoyed this one. I sang it a few weeks ago. Here we go. I want you all to get out and dance to this. Come on. Here we go. I'm slow on my feet and I am lacking in grace. No one could ever look more out of place than me on a dance floor with egg on my face. Dancing an Irish waltz. I looked up and couldn't believe what I saw. The kind of face I'd only dreamed of before. So I swallowed my pride and I took to the floor. As the band played an Irish waltz, 1, 2, 3 went my heart, and we smiled as we swayed, and the band sweetly played. My legs felt like lead, there were stars in my head when we danced an Irish waltz. Hope you're all still dancing. I was clumsy and dark-foot and so ill at ease. Blood rushed to my head while the strength left my knees. But the moment that stole all of my memories is when we danced an Irish waltz. 1, 2, 3 went my heart, and we smiled as we swayed, and the band sweetly played. My legs felt like lead, there were jars in my head when we danced an Irish waltz. Oh, we've been together for years since that night, and my two left feet still can't quite get it right. Our children look on and they laugh with delight when we dance an Irish waltz. 1, 2, 3 went my heart, and we smiled as we swayed, and the band sweetly played. My legs felt like lead, there were stars in my head when we danced an Irish waltz. 1, 2, 3 went my heart, and we smiled as we swayed, and the band sweetly played. My legs felt like lead, there were stars in my head when we danced an Irish waltz. La 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 la. La 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 la. We danced an Irish waltz. Now, I hope you all enjoyed that one. Now, all the dancers out there. Pauline was even dancing here in the studio. I could see her, and she la-la-ing around the floor here. Now, here we go. Now, this next song was requested by Samantha Skelly for Kathleen Bunny, of course, Kathleen, nan to mine. So, here we go. Dylan, you can hit there. It's called The Road to Kildare. I hope you like this one. It's one of my favourite songs. Johnny was born in a mansion down in the county of Clare. Rosie was born by the roadside somewhere in County Kildare. Destiny brought them together on the road to Killorglin one day. Neath the bright lacy shawl she was wearing, she stole his young heart away. For she sang, "Meet me tonight by the campfire, come with me over the hill. Let us be married tomorrow, please let me whisper I will." What if the neighbors are talking? Who cares if your friends stop and stare? You'll be proud to be married to Rosie, who was reared on the roads of Kildare. Think of the parents who reared you, think of the family name. How could you marry a gypsy? Oh, what a terrible shame. Parents and friends, stop your pleading. Don't worry about my affair, for I've fallen in love with a gypsy who was reared on the roads of Kildare. For she sang, "Meet me tonight by the campfire, come with me over the hill. Let us be married tomorrow, please let me whisper I will." What if the neighbors are talking? Who cares if your friends stop and stare? You'll be proud to be married to Rosie, who was reared on the roads of Kildare. Now, Mrs. D, that's for you as well. The roads of Kildare. Mrs. D from the town of Shover Ballyman. Here we go. Johnny came down from his mansion just as the sun had gone down, turning his back on his kinfolk, likewise his dear native town. Facing the roads of old Ireland with a gypsy he loved so sincere. When he came to the light of the campfire, these are the words he did hear. For she sang, "Meet me tonight by the campfire, Come with me over the hill. Let us be married tomorrow. Please let me whisper I will. What if the neighbors are talking? Who cares if your friends stop and stare? Oh, you'll be married to Rosie, who was reared on the roads of Kildare. For she sang Meet Me Tonight by the campfire. Come with me over the hill. Let us be married tomorrow. Please let me whisper I will. Oh, what if the neighbors are talking? Who cares if your friends stop and stare? You'll be proud to be married to Rosie, who was reared on the roads of Kildare. Oh, you'll be proud to be married to Rosie, who was reared on the roads of Kildare. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that one. It was the roads of Kildare. Now we're flying through the songs tonight. Now I'd like to give just a little note here. I want to read me notes. Edgertown Literary Society is hosting a big there's a big online event this week. I think it's starting this weekend anyway. But just keep an eye out. It's going to be stuff coming up online there on Facebook. So I hope you're going to enjoy that. It's good. It's going to be very good. Samantha, you're more than welcome. Carmel, Mrs. D as well. I hope she's listening. I hope she's keeping well over there. Yeah. Now this next before I do the next song, I'd like to mention Mostrom Radio. I know he's probably get sick of me mentioning it, but he's a great man, Mr. Desi Wren, Mr. Mostrom Radio himself. And they have a new show. It's a new program. It's on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. It's called The Jerry Callan Show. And it has a country mix to it every night. And it's a kind of a show that he puts out various artists, but he specialises in artists every Tuesday night. And it's very, very good. I listened to it last Tuesday night, and I'm telling you, you'll love it. So if you want to tune into that, go to Mostrom Radio on the website. Just put in Mostrom Radio, follow the link, and it's there on a Tuesday night. And it's going to be a very good show. And of course, my old pal, Mr. Desmond Red. So good old Desi. Give him an old round of applause there, Dylan. Why not? We'll give the old round of applause there. Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Mostrom Radio, or Radio Mostrom. So now, Dylan, with this next song. I done it a few weeks ago. It's another Neil Diamond number. Second one of the night. But here we go. It's called Play Me. Hope you enjoyed this one. She was morning and I was nighttime. I one day woke up to find her lying beside my bed. I softly said, "Come take me." For I feel lonely, in need of someone, as though I'd done someone wrong somewhere, but I don't know where. I don't know where. Lately, you are the sun, I am the moon. You are the words, I am the tune. Play me. Song she sang to me, song she brought to me, words that rang in me, rhymes that sprang from me and warmed the night. What was right became me. You are the sun, I am the moon. You are the words, I am the tune. Play me. So it was that I came to travel on a road that was formed and narrow. Another place, another phrase would save me. You are the sun, I am the moon. You are the words, I am the tune. Play me. You are the sun, I am the moon. You are the words, I am the tune. Play me. So I hope you enjoyed that one. Of course, Neil Diamond, that's a lovely song, Play Me. And I like that one. I like Neil. You all know I like Neil Diamond, but anyway. Now, Dylan, you can pop into the next song. This next song is one of my favorite artists, Charlie Pride. And anybody go with San Antonio. Here we go. Rain dripping off the brim of my hat. It sure is cold today. Here I am walking down 66. I wish he hadn't done me that way. Sleeping under a table at a roadside park, a man could wake up dead. But it sure seems warmer than it did asleep in my king-size bed. Is anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her. Wind ripping down the neck of my shirt like I ain't got nothing on. But I'd rather fight the wind and rain than what I've been fighting at home. Yonder comes a truck with the U.S. mail. There's people writing letters back home. But tomorrow she'll probably won't be back, but I'll still be just as gone. Is anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her. Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her. Pride. Hope you like that last bit. So I'll throw it in for the fun. Anyway, see all the names coming up here. So, a great show there by somebody put up. Shay says hello to Dylan. Dylan says hello back. Hello there. Next week you'll be first. What's that? I don't know what that's about, Pauline. Richie Chambers, fair play to you. And Fiona Klein. Woohoo! Now, Dylan, this next song, this was requested by Teresa Lockridge last week. And I hope you like this one. It's a nice song. I actually love it. And it's the first time I've ever done it. I've never done it before. Dylan, you can hit it there. It's He Stopped Loving Her Today by George Jones. I hope you like this one. Teresa, I hope you like it as well. He said, I'll love you till I die. She told him, you'll forget in time. As the years went slowly by, she still preyed upon his mind. He kept her picture on his wall. went half crazy now and then. He still loved her through it all, hoping she'd come back again. Kept some letters by his bed, dated 1962. He had underlined in red every single I love you. I went to see him just today. Oh, but I didn't see no tears. All dressed up to go away. First time I'd seen him smile in years. He stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door, and soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. You know, she came to see him one last time. Oh, and we all wondered why she would. And it kept running through my mind. This time, he's over her for good. He stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door, and soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks, Teresa, for asking for that one. It's a great song. So now, Dylan and Paul, you want to come up and say hello? You can bring the list with you. Now, another couple of songs to go. So, as normal, I bring them up to say hello. So, here we go.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, yes. Now, hope you're enjoying tonight's show. Now, Dylan, fair play to you. Thank you very much. Now, hello to Imelda Finnegan. Hello, Imelda, down the road there. Thank you very much for tuning in. Noeline Burke and Mick, of course, they're tuning in as well. Mickey O'Hara, Maggie, of course, for tuning in. Thank you very much for tuning in. Michael McDonough, fair play to you. Always tuning in, fair play to you. Derek McKeough, all the way from Raharney in the County Westmeath. Workmate of mine, talking to you. I'm glad you're enjoying the show. I've seen it coming up there. And Adrian, I'm glad you're enjoying the show as well. Can't wait to have a chat with you as well, but we'll get that song done for you. Carl Kelly, fair play to you, Carl. Thank you very much for tuning in as well. Of course, Bridie's son as well. Joe Logan, fair play to you, Joe. Thank you very much for tuning in as well. Damien Doherty, thank you very much for tuning in. Damien up the road there, fair play to you. Mary, of course, as well. Kate O'Donoghue with Lachlan, fair play to you for tuning in. Kate, thank you very much as well. Neighbour as well. Tom Gill, my old buddy. Now, turf in the pocket job with you, Tom. Remember them years ago, the Dolphin? We had some good times. By God, we did. Ryan Canning, fair play to you for tuning in. Thank you very much. Ollie Klein, Twinkle Fingers himself, fair play to you for tuning in. Mem today in the town. Bridie Halpin, thank you very much for tuning in, Bridie. Thank you very much. Mary Connell, thank you very much for tuning in as well, Mary. Thank you. Dean Kelly, fair play to you, Dean. Thank you very much for tuning in all the way up there from Liverpool, Paulie, isn't it? He's up in Donegal, isn't it? Dean. Fair play to you, Dean. I had to get clarification on that there. She's laughing at me. And of course, Valerie and Des Flanagan from work. Thank you very much in the canteen. Thank you very much for tuning in as well. And for everyone else that's tuning in and we've missed, we're sorry if we do miss a name. We don't do it intentionally. It's just we get so many, and it's hard to read them all up. But we're doing our best here to read them out. And fair play to you all, and thank you very much for tuning in. Now, as I have to say as well, Then after this, about an hour after this, I go through the show and I like as much as I can, but it'll only allow me to go so far. So if it stops halfway, that's because I'm only allowed to do something like 500 likes, and although it's part of the Facebook here, so we have to go. That's what it is. Fair play. Now, the videos for this, all the shows, I put them up an hour afterwards on YouTube. So if you want to look at them again, and I've an awful lot of stuff up there. There's about 100 or nearly over 100 things up there on Facebook. If you look under the banner of Peter's Garage Session. So if you want to go. Now, Dylan. Now we're going to hit into the next song. This is the second last song of the night. I hope you like this one. It's called "A Better Man." Here we go. Sing along if you know the words. What do you say when it's over? I don't know if I should say anything at all. One day we're rolling in the clover. Next thing you know, we take a fall. Still I think about the years since I first met you, and the way it might have been without you here. I don't know if words from me can still upset you, but I've just gotta make this memory stand clear. Oh, I'm leaving here a better man for knowing you this way. Things I couldn't do before, now I think I can. And I'm leaving here a better man. Yes, I always knew I couldn't hold you. Thought I'd never be the one to set you free. Just like some old nursery rhyme your mama told you, you still believe in some old man to be. Till I'm leaving here a better man for knowing you this way. Things I couldn't do before, now I think I can. And I'm leaving here a better man. Yes, I'm leaving here a better man for knowing you this way. Things I couldn't do before, now I think I can. Yes, I'm leaving here a better man. Yes, I'm leaving here a better man. I hope you enjoyed that one. See, Susan Scott put up for a song their request is Boston Rose. I'll tell you, I'll throw that into next week's show, Susan, if that's all right. Now, Fiona Klein, fair play to you. Mary Connell's there, Eileen Splan. Brian Kelly, fair play to you too. And Susan, she's there. Now, we've come to the end of a night, and I'm going to finish off tonight with a great song. So I'd like to thank you all for tuning in, the whole of you. It's great to have you along. A bit hoarse tonight, but anyway. Brian Kelly, great show. Fair play to you. I'm glad you all tuned in, and we're all glad you all tuned in here, and we do hope you enjoyed the show. Well, going by all the messages up here, I know you did. So there's only left one thing for me to say: is keep safe out there. We're nearly at the end of it. Pubs will be soon open. Everyone will be getting their jobs. We'll all have them by, hopefully by another 3 weeks. And we'll all be able to mingle. And I'll start getting the guests in then. And it'll be great. So, I'll leave you with this one. It's an old one. It's called Home from the Sea. I hope you like this one. And God bless. Here we go. On a cold winter's night, with the storm at its height, the lifeboat answered the call. They pitched and they tossed till they thought they were lost as we watched from the harbour wall. Though the night was pitch black, there was no turning back, for someone was waiting out there. But each volunteer had to live with his fear as the Lord joined in and prayed silent prayer and carry us home, home, home from the sea. Angels of mercy, answer our plea and carry us home, home, home from the sea. Carry us safely home from the sea. As they battled their way past the mouth of the bay, it was blowing like never before. As they gallantly fought, every one of them thought of loved ones back home on the shore. In a flicker of light, and they knew they were right, there she was on the crest of a wave. She's an old fishing boat, and she's barely afloat. Please God, there are souls we can save and carry them home, home, home from the sea. Angels of mercy, answer our plea and carry us home, home, home from the sea. Carry us safely home from the sea. And back in the town, in a street that runs down to the sea and the harbour wall, there they gathered in pairs at the foot of the stairs as they wait for the radio call. And just before dawn, when all hope had gone, came a hush and a faraway sound. There was the coxswain, he roared, all survivors on board, thank God, and we're homeward bound. All together now, I want you all to sing this. Home, home, home from the sea. Angels of mercy, answer our plea and carry them home, home, home from the sea. Carry them safely home from the sea. How are you calling them? Home, home, home from the sea. Angels of mercy, answer our plea and carry them home, home, home from the sea. Carry us safely home from the sea. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the show. Stay safe, keep well, and God bless, and we'll see you all next week. Richie, fair play. I'd like to do more, but unfortunately, that's the end of the night. So an hour and 20 minutes or so. So good night, and from us all here in the studio, keep safe and God bless. We'll see you all next week. Bye for now.